Retirement crisis in America for some people only contributing this low percentage to their 401k. Today, I read an interesting article on Yahoo Finance, put out by Go Banking Rates, and written by Gabriel Olya, titled Bank of America Study Reveals How Much Americans Contribute to Their 401k Plans. The author of this article referenced a new Bank of America study which revealed the average contribution rate for 401k plan participants was 6.6% in the fourth quarter of 2024, which is up from 6.5% mid-year. My friends, I was really shocked to hear the percentage was this low. Now keep in mind, this is the average, which is thrown off by the extremes. I wish the median data would have been reported. Here's what is concerning. The average salary in the U.S. is $68,499. This is according to MIT's living wage data from 2024. So if someone is earning the average salary in the U.S. and contributing 6.6%, that is only $4,520.93 per year. I suppose if you started contributing this amount when you got your first job at age 18 and kept contributing consistently your entire life, you might be okay by the time you reach retirement age. Note I said you might be okay. I didn't say you'd be jet-setting around the world during retirement, buying Lambos and living in a mansion. Now, if you are in your late 50s or early 60s and failed to save anything yet for retirement, and you finally figured out you should have, and you just started contributing 6.6 of the average salary in the U.S., you are likely going to be in crisis mode during retirement. I'm curious, what do you think about the contribution percentage only being 6.6% on average? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Now here's another interesting article about 401ks. I read this on foxbusiness.com, written by Aislinn Murphy, titled 401k balances hit second highest on record, Fidelity. The author of this article referenced new data from Fidelity Investments, which revealed the average 401k balance during the fourth quarter of 2024 was $131,800, which is a jump of 11% year over year. Here are my thoughts. If you are in your late 20s or early 30s and that is your balance, you might be doing okay. But if you are in your late 60s and your balance is $131,800, I think we may have some problems. I continue to be baffled by people who have no clue how this lump sum of money can translate into income during retirement. You aren't going to generate much income from $131,800 to supplement Social Security during retirement. With how much life costs these days, I worry about some Americans who are ill-prepared for retirement. Now, the author referenced another study by Northwestern Mutual from last year, which revealed that Americans believe $1.46 million is the amount of money necessary to experience a comfortable retirement. I agree, this amount could fund a comfortable retirement depending on where you live in America and depending on what kind of debts you have and what type of lifestyle expectations you have. You could burn through $1.46 million pretty quickly depending on your situation. I have a friend who met a girl in her late 40s. She is a hairdresser who works 2 days per week. Her husband was an attorney who passed away. She received close to $1.46 million in life insurance. My friend dated her for a short period of time after her husband passed away. Fast forward a couple of years. They broke up, but he has stayed in touch with her. She told him that she burned through all of that money already. She still has equity in a nice house, but she can't afford to stay in it now. Like I said, you could burn through $1.46 million in retirement pretty quickly, depending on your situation. And then what do you do? Living on Social Security alone isn't going to be easy in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube with a gong. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Here's some really sad news I read on Yahoo Entertainment, put out by Variety and written by Chris William, titled, Carl Dean, Dolly Parton's husband, dies at 82. According to the author, he was with Dolly Parton for 6 decades. He was 82 when he passed away. The author quoted Dolly Parton as saying, Carl and I spent many wonderful years together. Words can't do justice to the love we shared for over 60 years. Well, my heart goes out to Dolly Parton and her family during this sad time. While it is a sad time, I hope they also celebrate his life and all of his contributions to this world. Let's hope Dolly Parton continues to have a healthy life and is around for the foreseeable future. I recently watched the old 9 to 5 movie with her that came out in 1980. It was fun to see what the office culture was like back then. It was really cool to see all the old typewriters as well. If you haven't seen that movie, you should really check it out. Today I read another interesting article on yahoo.com, written by Sherry Walsh, titled, Alabama to be prepped for sinking world's largest artificial reef. According to the author, the decommissioned luxury liner SS United States, dating back to 1952, completed its final journey Monday from South Philadelphia to Alabama, where it will undergo preparations before it is sunk in the waters off Florida's Gulf Coast to become the world's largest artificial reef. Here are my thoughts. I was really sad to hear about this, but I'm sure people in Philadelphia who got tired of watching it rot away were happy to hear about this. The ship has such an interesting history. Many people don't know that this ship still holds the transatlantic speed record. It is still the fastest ocean liner in history. Something else people often don't know is that this ship was built for a secret purpose during the Cold War. It was designed to be converted to a troop ship if required by the Navy in time of war. It had a superstructure built entirely of aluminum, which made it very light. When coupled with the 247,785 horsepower, this ship became the fastest ocean liner of all time. It could house 15,000 military personnel and take them 10,000 miles without having to refuel. That would allow the ship to travel 40% of Earth's circumference without needing to refuel. This was also the largest passenger ship ever built in the United States. I suppose it will live on underwater so divers can enjoy visiting it. It's just sad that no one was able to restore it and turn it into some type of vintage experience for travelers. I suppose it pales in comparison to modern ships with all types of amenities. It never had a rock climbing wall or a surfing machine or an ice skating rink. I'm curious, have any of you had family members who once traveled on the SS United States in the 1950s or early 1960s? If you have, tell me about it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.